Today we are going over units of measurement. Am I right? Units of measurement. Who here knows what that even means? It's actually pretty straightforward. What we're doing today is pretty straightforward. We are going over the whole inches to feet, feet to yards, yards to mile. Actually, we're not doing mileage today. But all of that is unit of measurement. It's converting from one form of length to the other. So here I have a little cheat sheet for you guys. Boom! 1 foot obviously equals 12 inches. If you guys did not know that, that's good to remember. Yeah, there's so many things in regards to lengths and ounces and pounds in terms of measurements that it'd be useful in real life to remember, right? But obviously there's too much and you guys aren't going to remember majority of it. But if there's ever stuff to remember, it's at least, at minimum, your lengths. I recommend memorizing this, you guys. Actually, you must memorize this. You know why? Because it's going to be on the test. And not just that, at the end of the week on my quiz, I'm going to ask you, how many yards are in a foot? You should know this. These are the type of questions that you guys should know in everyday life. 1 foot obviously has 12 inches. 1 yard equals 3 feet. 1 mile equals 5,280 feet. So do you know what we're doing today? Pretty straightforward. What we're doing is a couple problems like this. Something simple first. So we're going to do this example right here. What if the question had this? Three miles equals how many feet? So, oh, it's cut. Look at that. Three miles equals blank feet. So how many feet are in 3 miles? What would we do in this specific problem right here? Huh? Okay. So multiplying our feet. Look, if they want to know how many feet are in 3 miles, well, look at our little cheat sheet here. There is 5,280 feet in 1 mile, right? So all you got to do is get this 5,280 and multiply it by 3. That's simple, right? So how many feet are in 3 miles? Well, how about we do it? How many, if we remember, how do you multiply big numbers like these? What's 0 times 3? What's 3 times 8?
24.
What's 2 times 3? Plus 2. What's 3 plus 5? Times 5. Look at that. It's 15,840 feet. Obviously, that was straightforward. Reason being, because we had it right there in front of us. 1 mile equals 5,280. What happens if you get 5,280 and do that 3 times? But the deal with converting units of measurement is for problems like these. Problems like these right here, are you ready? I'm going to make this smaller. Is when they ask for something like this. Oh my God, it's always getting cut. How many inches are in 3 yards? Well, do we have a cheat sheet of how many inches are in 1 yard? No, we know how many feet are in 1 yard, right? But we don't have a direct one that says 1 yard equals something inches. We don't got that. So this is when we start developing our skills of using what we already know, of knowing that there's 12 inches in 1 foot to our advantage to solve for this problem right there. So you guys ready to do it? So, how about we do this? We figure out how many inches are in 1 yard. How about that? So you pretty much hit it, yeah. So what we want to do is create here somewhere. We want 1 yard equals how many inches. We want to create our own little one. So let's figure out how many inches are in 1 yard. Well, 1 yard equals 3 feet, right? And how many inches are in 1 foot? 12. So you want to have this in your head. If we know 1 yard equals, I should make it smaller because it's cut. One yard equals 3 feet. So you could think of this in your head, kind of like a picture. Let's say this is 1 yard right there, and it's divided in 3. Obviously, we have 1 foot in 1 yard, right? So there's 1 foot right there. There's the second foot, and there's the third foot. How many inches are in 1 foot? Well, I already wrote it down, 12. So it's technically saying 12 times 3, or 12 plus 12 plus 12. That'll give us the total amount of inches in 1 yard. So what is 12 times 3? 36. All of this in inches, 12 plus 12 plus 12, equals 36. So we know 1 yard has 36 inches. Right? So now, do you think we could answer this right here? How many yards equals, or how many inches equals 3 yards? Do you think we can answer this? I think we can. Huh? 108. 108. 108. Not bad. So let's figure it out. Show me. Show me, show me, show me. What must we do? Well, all we got to do is, if if we know 1 yard equals 36 inches, we get this 36, and we just multiply it by 3. Or you add it by itself 3 times. That's what multiplication means, obviously, right? But you got to have it visually in your head. Actually, I don't want to draw it again. But well, yeah, you guys know 36 times 3. What's 6 times 3? 18. What's 3 times 3? 9 plus 1 equals 10. There are 108 inches in 3 yards. Pretty straightforward, right? Pretty straightforward, pretty straightforward, pretty straightforward. I should have added miles to this. How many how many miles? No, sorry. Oh, there it is right there. 1 mile, right? Good. Yeah. Right there. Sorry, I did add it. I guess the worksheet doesn't have miles. That's a shame. I should have added miles in the worksheet. But so yeah, we must combine, we must use what we already know to our advantage to see how many times it could fit into the other unit of measurement, and then we use that to solve for the question. Unit of measurement is pretty straightforward. The only problem is that there's a lot of it. This is lengths, right? We also have a unit of measurement of weight. We have units of measurement for who knows what else, right? Like I said, you're not going to really memorize a lot of it. But you guys must memorize this one, at least. Distances, lengths, all this and all that. How many yards are in, how many feet are in 1 yard? You guys should know, without any cheat sheet, without anything, there's 3 feet. Why? Because we use yards here. Yards is a big deal. So pretty straightforward. That's all. That's literally it. So you guys ready to knock this out of the ballpark? Any questions before I end it?